Today gonna be a quick video. I just want to teach y'all about forearms. So first, let's talk about the anatomy of the forearms. Forearms got three functions. You got the flexors, the extensors, and the grippers. The muscles you use to grip things, right? So obviously, if you want to work that muscle, you need to do those functions. So today, I'm gonna show y'all 4 movements. I'm gonna do 2 movements for the flexors. This is your forearm flexors. To work that muscle, you bring the wrist towards the arm, downward, like that. You see? That's the forearm flexor. The forearm extensor is that top one. The smaller one, the harder one to grow, that's because nobody ever does this. The function of that muscle, the extensor, is to bring your wrist or your hand upward in that motion. Forearm flexors, forearm extensors. Flexors, extensors. Then you got the grip muscles, which you work the grip muscles indirectly on everything else you do anyway. So today I'm gonna just show y'all 2 movements for the flexor, 2 for the extensors. That's it. Alright, YouTube family, as usual, I'm gonna put the workouts in the description. That way y'all can follow this along and try it when you get the chance to. So like I said, I'm gonna show y'all 4 movements for the forearms, 2 for the forearm flexors, 2 for the forearm extensors. This first exercise is for the forearm flexors, the one underneath, guys, where you curl your wrists down, like I said at the beginning of the video. So for this exercise, you want to try to get one of the cable rows, the seated row section. Get you a straight bar, grab the bar with just your fingertips. Notice how I'm extending my hands out, and all I'm really doing here is it's really 2 movements if you look at it. I'm grabbing the bar with my fingertips here. No thumbs. Notice how my thumbs are not on the bar. That's a big thing. You want to simulate the motion of gripping something. So fully extend your hands out to the fingertips. Roll the wrist all the way in. Grip first and then flex the forearms. It's actually 2 movements, but when done at once, it'll look like one smooth, fluid motion. For the second movement for the forearm flexors, it's the same thing. We're doing a forearm flex, but reverse. This is going to be done with a supinated grip, which is palms facing up. You're sitting in the same position, but for these, I want you to put your elbows right on your kneecaps and just let the forearms kind of hang off. Right here, you're doing the same motion. Just grab the bar with the fingertips and let the thumbs stay free. Fully extend, squeeze, squeeze. Simple. It's the function of the forearm flexor. That's how you get that bad boy to grow. And trust me, this is not an easy exercise. You can actually see it contracting. I can feel the burn right there. Bow. Moving on, exercise number 3. This is going to be for the forearm extensors. So you're going to want to grab an easy bar and head over to the preacher curl. Wherever you got a free weight preacher curl, sit there, hang your arms over it, just right at the wrist. You want only the wrist portion to hang off. That way you can bend the wrists down and flex them up. That's giving you some forearm flexing action. Actually, I'm sorry, extensors. Extend the wrist up towards the body. You're gonna see on this next clip right here, Lexi got a great angle showing that muscle working. I'm sure you guys can see it from here, but she's gonna move in right here. You see that? That's the function of the forearm extensors. You wanna bring that wrist up as high as you can, and it's gonna feel awkward at first, trust me, but that's a natural movement of that muscle, and that's how you get it to grow. The function of the muscle is how you get it to grow. Showing y'all that pump, vascular, lean, forearms blowing up, trying to get those Popeye forearms. For the 4th and final movement, dumbbell forearm extensors. You want to hang your forearm over the preacher curl machine the same way you did with the easy bar, and all you're doing is bringing that wrist up towards the forearm, towards the top of the forearm. Bringing it up, squeeze. Bring it up, squeeze. So on each movement, guys, you want to have like a 2-second tempo. You see at the end, I kind of burn out at the end with like the last 4 or 5. But for most of the movement, you want to make sure for half and at least 3/4 of the set, you coming up and squeezing. Notice how I'm putting my fingers there.
to feel it. Make sure it's working. Look at that. Look at that definition in the forearm. You can see those muscles working. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Simple, but those are the 4 movements, guys, for the forearms. If you want those Popeye forearms, man, that you used to see, he ain't get them bad boys just from eating spinach. He did those from doing the functions of the forearms: flexing, extending, and grip muscles. You gotta develop everything evenly. I wouldn't recommend doing this on a day where you do a big muscle group. I like to work my forearms on my rest days. So days where I do cardio, sometimes I do cardio and abs, sometimes I do cardio and calves, and sometimes I do cardio and forearms. And these are the exact movements I do. I've been doing these movements since I started training forearms, and it's just these 4, and it was enough to get some growth. So try them out, guys.
And that was the 4 exercises for forearms. So like I said, we did the 2 exercises for the flexors and for the extensors. If you want to have juicy forearms, you got to actually do the function of the forearms: flex, extend, and grip. Those are your 3 motions. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the page. I got it burning in your minds. If you need a workout plan or a nutrition guide, y'all can hit the HerculesBatesFitness.com and get you one of those workout plans. And if you're local and you want personal training, email me or DM me on my Instagram page or on my Facebook page if you got me on there. So that's all I got for y'all today. Quick video, knocked out, got it out the way, just sharing some information. Hopefully y'all learned something. Hercules out.